Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking WWE 2K19 because WWE Games have confirmed a new game mode for the next installment of the WWE Games franchise, and it's called 2K Towers. And in this video we're going to talk about 2K Towers, what it's all about. And I've got to say, for those of you that have been asking for longevity, more playability, this mode might give you exactly what you've been wanting. So this is an extract from the 2K blog of what 2K Towers is all about. Debuting in WWE 2K19 is a new feature called Towers. In this new mode, players choose WWE superstars or their My Players to compete against a string of WWE superstar opponents. Each tower features its own unique theme and is populated by a roster of WWE superstars across a variety of challenging matches, including different win conditions and fun stipulations. So this sounds interesting, huh? It sounds pretty damn cool because it sounds like something where you could really sink your teeth into, but what really is a 2K tower? Well, let me tell you. Now, there are two types of towers in WWE 2K19 that play differently from one another. There's a gauntlet tower, and in a gauntlet tower, players need to complete the gauntlet entirely in one session. Quitting early or losing a match will reset your progress back down to 0. The other type of tower is a step tower. Players climb their way through a tower one match at a time, completing the tower at their own pace. So there's quite a challenge there. The Gauntlet Tower sounds very challenging, and the way that I see the 2K Tower mode is it's a cross between a beat mode and a 2K showcase, because inside this mode you've got dozens of WWE superstars, from NXT talent to current day champions to WWE legends. You have to beat them, but also you have to achieve targets and goals and achievements. So it feels like it's got that showcase feel about it still, because you're going to have certain stipulations in matches where, for example, you may need to hit your finisher at a certain point in a match, or you may start out the match with red health, which, you know, is a setback, particularly if you have to run a gauntlet. So this is quite a challenging and interesting mode, and like I said, it feels like it's going to add longevity to a WWE game, because that's what people have wanted, that competitive edge. And if you're a single player, you haven't really had that over the years. And here we get our very first look at the 2K Tower, the first official screenshot from in the game. And I've got to say, it looks very clean with the white backdrop. I wonder if that's finalized or not, but it looks clean at the moment. Not something we're used to with a WWE game. Got that EA kind of feel, but that's what we've got. And I'm going to read you one more extract, and then we're going to break down the screenshots which we've got, which 2K released as part of this blog. In 2K Towers, players choose a WWE superstar to compete against a wide range of WWE superstar opponents across a number of challenging towers. Each tower has a unique theme focused on showcasing the roster. It includes or pays homage to a specific match type. And you see here you've got the People's Tower with The Rock, and the steps, 15 matches. Now if you run the gauntlet, does that mean it's a gauntlet of 15 matches? And if you lose, you go back to the beginning. So can you imagine you get to match 14 and then lose? Controllers are going to be breaking TVs left, right and centre. But that's very interesting and very challenging. And you see there you've got your challenge points as well. You can score 45,000 points, 90,000 points or 120,000 points. So just gives you an understanding of what you can achieve. And of course, with The Rock, it's a last man standing match stipulation. But the screenshot also shows, which are greyed out at the moment, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero and the Ultimate Warrior, which I'm sure you'll be competing against as you work your way through. I wonder what Legends Law means. Now, 2K do explain this, and I will get onto that very shortly indeed. But this is the second screenshot. We're still highlighted on the People's Tower, but you've got a few other options here of other towers which you can compete in. You've got the Tour of WWE where you see Braun Strowman, you've got Andre's Alliance, you've got Jericho's List, you've got Randy's Savages, I dig that name, you've got the People's Tower which we're already on, Monsters, Women's Revolution 1 and Women's Revolution 2. And so I did mention Legends Lore and 2K explain it. Legends Lore is exclusive to 2K Towers. Legends Lore is a feature that highlights the history and accomplishments of all undeniable WWE legends featured in WWE 2K19. So again, this touches on what I mentioned earlier with this tying in very much to a 2K showcase where you're going to get some historical highlights from WWE legends over the years. So it's pretty damn cool. Now, we can't go on and finish this video without mentioning the AJ Styles $1 Million Challenge because 2K gave more details upon this, and also the fact that there is an AJ Styles $1 Million Tower. Now listen to this. The Phenomenal One is featured in his own high profile tower called the AJ Styles $1 Million Tower. This tower is not for the weak at heart, and it will take extra determination and willpower to conquer it in full. Not only are the opponents in this tower a collective of WWE's finest, but they are also set at a high difficulty. Finally, a player's health does not regenerate in between matches. Oh my god. Those who persevere and manage to make it through this gauntlet will be rewarded handsomely. So the AJ Styles $1 Million Tower sounds like it's the toughest of the tough. A phenomenal challenge, if you will, and I think it's going to create some amazing moments. I mean, particularly for content creators, it's going to be very frustrating. Can you imagine getting within 2 or 3 matches? You know that you can't regenerate your health, you're in the red, you've got to fight your way through. It's just going to be dramatic. So I dig it, I really like it. But 2K go on to talk about more about the $1 Million Challenge, how you can enter, which they've explained in the past. I will list the details in the description box below, but they also revealed what happens for the finalists. So the 4 finalists will be selected and flown out to WrestleMania 35, where they will compete against one another in a WWE 2K19 mini tournament. The winner of that tournament will then face AJ Styles one-on-one in the grand final for a shot at $1 million. It doesn't get much bigger than that. Just don't lose because you will never live it down. Wow, epic. Oh my god, can you imagine the pressure? Anyway, a few more bits to touch on in regards to the details from this 2K blog post. They went on to talk about a My Player Tower. I'm going to read you those extracts before we wrap things up. So My Player Tower. In My Player Towers, players will use their My Players to battle through towers crafted to challenge both new and experienced players. In addition to set of permanent towers, players will find unique daily, weekly and even pay-per-view based towers. Every single day a new tower will appear for players to take on, while every week there will be a new weekly tower that is a bit longer than a daily tower, so be sure to start early. Stars earned from these towers count towards all pay-per-view events and Road to Glory qualification, so it's a good idea to tackle these as often as possible. Finally, pay-per-view towers are active alongside WWE's pay-per-view schedule. To qualify for these towers, players will need to meet a specific star requirement. Completing pay-per-view towers will unlock exclusive superstar parts for My Player, so you earn rewards. It is very much sounding like Road to Glory from last year. Again, it just sounds like it's been enhanced. And here you see the My Player hub. And you've got all the details here of your My Player. So you can see you've got your daily tasks, your weekly, your pay-per-view, and then you've got some more details down the bottom which they didn't cover, but I'm sure we're going to get more details on this soon. But again, it's very much encompassing of the tower mode which we've got, and I think it's a very good extension. So the way that I see this in full, this tower mode, is it's a cross between a beat mode and a showcase, and then you've got the My Player Tower, which is an extension of Road to Glory. So I think it's good because people were asking for this. People wanted a mode that would give the game longevity, make it more playable for a year, make it more challenging. And for the one player, again, something like this is what we probably wanted, because it is going to be a challenge. It is going to be frustrating, don't get me wrong. If you get to match 14 of 15 and you lose in the AJ Styles $1 Million Tower, I don't know what you're going to do, but it's going to throw up some funny, interesting and epic moments. So I really like this. I think 2K have done a good job. Visually, I'm wondering if that is the finished product. Looks quite plain, like I said, it has an EA style of look. But overall, impressed with the details that I've read today for a new mode for the WWE Games franchise. So I want to get your views and opinions on this in the comments section below. Let me know what you think. I will link to the full blog article via the description box. But what do you think of the 2K Towers? And are you going to enter the $1 Million Challenge? If you are, make sure you let me know in the comments section below. And good luck. You're going to need it. All that's left to be said is please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski signing out.